excited for our last episode of Sanatol 101, #Laking 1000. And just like our previous episode, syempre nag-invite ulit tayo ng insightful, beautiful, lahat na talaga, na guest for our episode. Kasi syempre, mas matututo tayo kapag we are, getting insights and experiences based from mommies talaga who have gone through it, diba, Mars?
Yes,
Kaya
right.
syempre, nung naisip ko na mag-i-invite ako ng kumare ko for this episode, syempre si Mars Omni talaga agad.
Wow.
May kumare, ninang ni Mariana. Mars, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Maring Nish. Ayan, I'm actually honored that I got invited by, of course, my good friend Nish in this episode kasi I really believe in the importance of our topic for today. My name is Omni. You can call me Mommy Omni, diba? Mommy Omni of Omni and Bryce. So we are a couple vlogger, a family vlogger actually. So collectively known as the Clingy Fam with our 3 kids. My kids are Zia, Zella, and Zed. So Zia is 9, Zella is 7, and Zed is 4 years old. So parang planado yung gap nila.
Oo
pero
nga, yun nga yung sasabihin ko sana, Mars.
pero
Talagang,
hindi. Oo, actually, it's really God's design eh.
design.
Na may ganun silang medyo somehow pare-parehong gap. Kaya na-observe talaga namin yung paglaki nila all throughout the years. That's why I really believe in the importance then of the first 1,000 days. Kasi na-apply namin yun doon sa 3 anak namin with the best of our ability talaga despite all the challenges.
yes, and that's the reason why we're doing these vlogs, no, to show and to share with you the importance of the first 1,000 days of
Yes.
our kids. So, syempre, for this, the ending video natin, syempre, kakausap tayo ng mommies who, tried to do their best para, anong tawag doon? Parang cultivate?
Oo,
Cultivation ba yun, Mars?
Oh yeah, oo.
Yung first 1,000
days.
days. Parang nagbabank in tayo dun sa
Oo.
days na yun. So share with us, Mars, when you learned that you were pregnant, familiar ka ba or aware ka ba na importante talaga yung first 1,000 days ng baby mo?
Bigla ako napa-flashback eh, di ba? Go down the memory lane ako bigla. Di ba? Kasi my daughter is 9, so 9 years ago, di ba, I found out that I was pregnant with our first child. And since then, naramdaman ko talaga na parang ibibigay ko lahat doon sa anak ko. Na parang,
Instinct talaga,
Instinct
no?
talaga. Parang nagbabago buhay natin the moment na nalalaman natin na magkakaanak tayo, di ba? So parang you really want to become that person who will be able to do your best in order to nurture that little blessing. Because of that, kami ni Bryce, we really researched. Diba? Nag-aral kami, ano ba yung ginagawa ng mga ibang magulang.
Ang laking bagay nung nag-check ka. Ano yan? Online lang ba yan, Mars?
Actually, online and personal experiences ng mga taong nakapaligid sa amin. Hello!
This is Zed.
Hi, Zed! Say
You wanna
hi!
show them something? They're doing art kasi nandito rin yung mga anak ko. Talagang sumugod tayo dito sa bahay nila, Mars, di ba?
Oh, di ba? You're you're a welcome sugudera. Please go to Daddy for now, darling.
Thank you, Zed,
Thank
for
you,
your
Zed.
special participation.
Oh, say bye-bye to them. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Ang maganda naman, nung time na naging magulang na kami pareho, information age na. So we're all
Nice.
enjoying that kind of age now na ang dami ng information available for us to become the best parent that we can be. Pero the bad news is, there's a lot of information. Di ba?
Too much naman. Too
Oh,
much
diba?
information.
Too much
oo.
information. So, doon mo din madidevelop yung ability mo as a parent to, alam mo yon, yung process of elimination mo, talagang maging mas mabuti. So that's why, buti nga yung first 3 episodes natin, di ba? We were with experts, si Doc Jel, si Doc Mitch, di ba?
yes.
So, just like them, I also sought information from experts sa mga common friends namin ni Daddy Bryce who are doing well with their parenting. And then, from there, nalaman namin yung meron na palang baby-led winning, di ba? And then,
Can you share more about that, Mars? Yung baby-led winning? Kasi I'm sure meron tayong mga viewers who are pregnant or first-time parents na hindi sila familiar sa mga ganyan.
yeah, actually, may experience mo yun or matatry mo yun kapag ka pwede nang mag-solids yung anak mo. So in our case, nung nag 6 months si Sed, nung pwede na siyang kumain ng solid food. Pero before that, talagang solid breastfeeding kami. As in, we're breastfeeding advocates.
I can remember, Mars, pag nag-e-event tayo, grabe,
diba,
sobrang
carrier ako all the way.
devoted talaga siya sa breastfeeding. As in, kahit nag-e-event yan, nag-video yan, pero nag-breastfeed yung
I remember pa, there was a moment, we were speaking sa isang parenting event. Naka-breastfeed ako, naka-carrier ako kay Zed. As in, talagang...
while we were speaking for the event.
Oo, so talagang... I
Ibang level
don't know
yung
how we pulled it off. When you make that decision that you want to breastfeed, somehow...
You're really in it,
yes,
diba?
Tsaka
You're gonna do everything.
Yes, you'll find wisdom on how to do it. Kapag nandun ka na, ang daming factors ba't kami nag-breastfeed. Bukod sa yun ang pinakamaganda, sabi din ng mga experts natin, di ba? Sabi nga nila, breastfeeding is still best for babies up to 2 years. So sinunod namin yun. It's very practical.
Agree.
Grabe yung savings, di ba? On financial savings na may enjoy mo pag nag-breastfeed ka. Grabe din yung stress na malilesen mo kapag nag-breastfeed ka. Kasi imagine mo yung in the middle of the night, umiyak yung baby. Parang hindi na namin ma-imagine ni Daddy Bryce kung may trabaho kami sa umaga, tapos nagtitimpla pa kami ng gatas na Although I have nothing
It's
against...
always readily available talagang.
Oo pagka, di ba, pagmulat ng mata mo, nakita mo, umiingit siya. Tapos, di ba, gaganon mo na.
So, all 3 kids,
All
Mars,
3 kids are
talagang breastfed. So, si panganay, si Zia, is for how long siya nag-breastfeed?
Si breastfeed.
Breastfeed? Ay, na Zia siya.
Ay, na Zia. Si Zia, na-breastfeed ko siya ng halos 2 years. As in, na tumigil lang siya nung nabuntis ako kay Zella.
Nag-stop na
Nag-stop siya.
Si Zella naman?
Si Zella naman, 2 years and 3 months ko siya na-breastfeed. Tumigil lang din talaga ako kasi nabuntis ako kay Zed.
So, kayo kasunod ulit.
Pero alam mo, totoo pala na at some point, sila mismo magde-decide na tumigil. Kasi si Zed, nung tumuntong siya ng mga 3 years old, ayaw niya na.
Tinatawag mo ayaw ng
Oo.
mag-breastfeed.
Kasi talagang sinasabi ko, dede ka, dede.
Yak, mami, yak.
Gumagano na siya.
Talaga? Kasi makain naman na ng
Ayun
3
din.
times a day with snacks, di
Oo,
ba?
yun nga. Buti na-mention mo yan. Nung nag 6 months na siya, baby-led weaning kami, nalaman namin yung through fellow moms, then through the Mommy Mundo community din, yung mga gumagawa na. And then naisip namin, try kaya natin. Although na-try ko yung baby-led weaning kay Zed. Yung sa mga atis, di ko pa alam yun eh. Pero ang in-apply ko noon, tamang nutrisyon, tamang pagkain. Basically, lahat ng in-introduce namin sa kanila are fruits and vegetables.
Kaya sanay, Mars.
Kaya sanay. Kaya ang beauty nun, kasi nung nasanay sila na fruits and vegetables, pag in-introduce mo sila kumain ng gulay paglaki, hindi sila picky.
I agree, Mars. Kasi yung 2 kids ko, ganun din sila. Pero merong mga parents akong naririnig na ganun naman daw sila, pero talagang picky eaters daw yung mga anak nila. Meron kayang parang effect yun? Meron ba silang pagkukulang sa parang transition from breast milk to solid food? Kaya biglang ganun yung mga babies kahit na-introduce naman sa veggies, parang ayaw na nila. Hindi na good food yun for them.
Actually, hindi ko din masabi, Mars. Kasi relationship ng bata sa food, di ba sabi nila, depende din yun sa personality ng bata. Depende din sa kung anong klase ng experience yung pinapamalas natin sa kanila during eating hours. Meron talaga kaming rule na kapag kakain ka, ngayon na malalaki na kasi sila na kumukuha ng pagkain nila. Kung anong ilalagay mo sa plato mo, dapat yun lang kaya mong ubusin. Kasi I want to teach them that kind of responsibility na huwag kang kumuha ng something na more than what you can chew. Yung ganon. So,
Uy, good lesson yun kasi minsan parang ang dami-dami sa table. Parang yung bata mismo, lalo na pag
Excited,
favorite
diba?
food niya. At an early age, when they can already get from what's on the table, dapat talagang kung ano lang yung
kung ano
feeling
lang
nila,
yung
mauubos
oo.
nila.
Kasi di ba may tendency kasi na parang minsan takaw mata na parang lahat gusto mong kainin. So I want them to develop.
Tayo nga minsan, ganun tayo.
Oo, ako nga, ganun ako pag dinala mo ako sa buffet, di ba?
Parang lahat to, kaya ko to. So, parang a couple of subo, busog ka na
Oo
pala.
nga. So,
nakakatuwa yung mga parents na transition nila from breastfeeding or formula feeding yung mga anak nila to choosing nutritious foods or hindi sila naging picky kung ano yung binibigay sa kanila as meals every day. Siyempre, kakain na ng solid food yan. So, Mars, baka may other tip pa tayo sa mga mommies para hindi masyadong maging picky yung mga bata pero at the same time, more on nutritious food talaga yung nakokonsume nila everyday.
naglagay lang ako ng saging sa ibabaw nung table niya sa high chair and then hinayaan ko siyang kumain. So, syempre makalat. Some parents kasi parang nag-aalala sila, yung kalat, ganun-ganun, sususubuan na lang. In my case,
Oo, parang as parents, yun yung worry natin. Ay, ang kalat, ang dumi, ang daming lilinisin.
Yes, valid naman kasi sa dami ng ginagawa natin, di ba? Pero ako kasi, when I put the child's perspective into consideration, parang mas gusto ko na yung matututunan niyang kumain mag-isa. Not only that, madedevelop mo yung motor skills niya, pero nade-develop niya rin yung chewing abilities niya. Yung na-i-introduce mo siya to nutritious food at a very early age. Nare-recognize niya na ito yung saging at ganito yung itsura niya. So, this is how I hold it.
Parang
diba?
mas familiar na siya, tapos
Yes.
alam niya na yung taste.
Exactly. So, it worked for us. And right now, yun nga, at 4 years old, or actually at 3, hindi ko na siya sinusubuan eh. He eats on his own. So, sa una makalat, titiisin ko lang na makalat, pero it helped me na, nung lumaki sila, nabawasan din yung stress ko kasi they know how to feed themselves.
Hindi, sinishare ko sa ibang friends ko. Oh, nice! Nag-play dress up sila. Oh, pak! Ganda, di ba?
No, wake up mo.
Oh, nice! I love it. Okay, go back to your plate. Yung nagiging issue nga natin as parents na parang, kakalat eh. Ang dumi, pero parang you'll realize na it's part of it pala. Parang
Right.
it plays a role on their development.
Yes.
Meron pala kasi parang para sa atin, ang nakikita lang natin is yung kalat, yung
Right.
liligpitin.
Yes, you mentioned the right thing, actually, development. Kaya importante yung first 1,000 days eh. Kasi it all happens there. Na parang akala natin, pinapakain lang natin sila through breastfeeding or baby-led weaning. But
Yes.
it actually allows the child to develop that kind of confidence na, I can actually do this. So when they grow up, parang nade-develop yung sense of self-confidence nila na mas secure sila na lumalaki na at alam nila that their potential is limitless because we allow them to do things on their own. And yun nga, parang ako yung beauty ng breastfeeding na na-enjoy ko. Secure sila that when they need me, I'm here. And even now that my Zia, my panganay is already 9 years old, she's not afraid to tell me anything. Parang, syempre, yung mga ganyan, may mga crush na yan, di ba, yung mga ganon. Pero she's not afraid to tell me.
She's very open with
She's
you.
very open, oo. And she knows na parang, alam mo yon, safe place niya ako, safe place niya ang daddy niya.
Saya naman ng ganun, ano?
Isa pang mahalagang nakita namin sa first 1,000 days, yung makita lang nilang nandyan kami. Parang, they know as kids, parang sabi nga nila, don't underestimate the ability of a child to understand. Kasi kala mo hindi nila naiintindihan, but
Kala mo, hindi sila
Oo, eh.
wala lang sa kanila yun.
Pag kinakausap natin sila, talagang naka-retain yun sa mind nila. Alam nila na nandyan ka. Kasi sabi nga nila parang when a child grows up, hindi naman nila maaalala yung yung anong binili mo para sa kanila. Ang maaalala nila, nandyan ka. Yung mga times na kasama kanila. Really have to be there. Answer their questions when they have questions. At ang dami nun.
True,
Diba?
oo nga. So, Mar, since Zia's already 9 years old, I guess we can now see yung effect nung putting importance sa first 1,000 days of Zia. Siyempre, sabi nga ni Doc Jel, ni Doc Mitch na since yung gestational period, nasa tiyan pa lang yung mga yan, nagsa-start na yung 1,000, importance of kanilang 1,000, first 1,000, ulit-ulit. Ulit.
Again.
Nagsa-start na yung importance ng kanilang 1,000 days nila. Zia's already 9 years old. Pwede mo ba i-share sa amin, Mars, na parang na-realize mo na, buti na lang ginawa namin to nung baby siya, nung buntis ako, and now parang you're thanking yourself na ganun yung mga steps na ginawa ninyo.
Ako, I'm very thankful that that we dedicated ourselves in breastfeeding our kids.
Breastfeeding talaga.
But also providing them with the right nutrition. Especially on the first 1,000 days. Kasi nare-reap ko yung benefits nun now as a parent. And nare-reap nung bata. Zia kasi is homeschooled. So, yun nga, yung being there, na-apply din namin yun even through homeschooling na talagang alam ni Zia that we're always there. So, mag-enter siya as grade 2. Itong nakaraang taon. Or this year lang pala, Mars. Pero, when she took the PEPT, it turns out that she advanced to grade 4.
Sorry, Mars, what's PEPT?
Ay, sorry. PEPT is like the placement, Philippine Elementary Placement Test. So, this is DepEd's moving up examination. Na
Okay.
parang the exam will determine kung ano na yung level of
Learning
ng bata and anong grade level siya dapat magpupol.
Okay.
So, our goal was to enroll her as grade 2 or grade 3, pero turns out,
Ang
grade 4
grade
na
4 na
siya. Grade 4 na siya ngayon. So, parang,
Grabe.
hindi ko pwedeng sabihin na dahil magaling lang ako as a
Dahil
parent.
ikaw yun, oo.
Oo, kasi I know for a fact din na hindi din sa lahat ng panahon na guide ko siya sa pag-aaral niya. But Because
Siyempre, busy rin tayo, Mars.
Oh,
We're
busy
at
rin
home,
tayo.
pero we're doing a lot of other things
I'm a work
din.
from home mom in a telco. So you can just imagine how dynamic my work is, how stressful it could be, and how
Kaya
demanding.
sobrang blessed talaga na napagbigyan tayo ni Mars today.
Hindi, I wouldn't miss this for the world, especially pag ikaw yung nag-invite.
Thank you, Mars. And now, tignan mo, we're learning a lot. And ito, very inspiring, di ba? She's sharing with us yung journey ng homeschooling, ng development ng 9-year-old daughter niya. So parang, pag andun ka, nag-focus ka talaga na, kahit yung first 1,000 days,
Yes.
ang laking bagay pala talaga, Mars.
Yeah, kasi pagka nabigay mo yung tamang nutrisyon, yung tamang attention sa bata on the first 1,000 days and even beyond, it develops not only their learning but the way they carry themselves.
Ay, yes.
Diba? And actually it helps on the height. I don't know kasi ang tatangkad ng mga anak ko, si Zia, grabe hanggang dito ko na siya at age 9.
Sabi ko last year na alala ko, naku next year lang, sabi ko matangkad na to sa akin. Ay aba, mas matangkad na nga talaga sa akin si Zia.
Tapos alam mo yun, yung parang siguro nga dahil mas maraming bata ngayon na nabibigyan ng tamang nutrisyon, nabi-breastfeed, unlike no generation siguro natin. Diba?
Parang mas informed na tayo ngayon.
Oo, Parang mas ang lalaki nga ng mga bata ngayon. Napansin mo ba? Diba?
Kahit si Amaria, konti na lang, Mars, malaki na rin yata sa akin.
Mas what I observe kasi na itong mga bata ngayon na nabibigyan ng mas tamang atensyon at nutrisyon, parang even the height, nagkakaroon ng impact sa kanila na mas tumatangkad.
Yes, na-mention nga ni Doc Jel on our first episode. Actually, nagulat din ako, Mars. Sabi niya talaga na height is the basis of a child's nutrition daw talaga. So, if medyo napag-iiwanan sa height yung bata, we can say na hindi talaga sapat yung nutrition na nakukuha niya. Kaya sana tall talaga lahat,
Yes.
diba, Mars? How about yung health nila, Mars? Were there any like hospitalizations or severe sickness, ganyan?
There was none. Wala kaming instance of hospitalization except those few times na si Zia na allergy lang.
Allergies
ganon.
lang.
Mga yung may
Ano,
makati
saan siya
sa...
na allergy?
Ano siya ayaw niya na nung bata siya kasi pag nakatapak siya ng dumi, talaga nangangati yung paa niya. Yun lang naman.
Talaga?
Oo, as in, pero kay Zed, isang beses lang din. Parang medyo na paranoid ako na may fever siya. Tapos ang baby niya pa, parang 8 months pa lang yata siya ganun. Tapos kala ko dengue. Parang uso nung time na yun. So pina-confine ko siya because of that. Pero na-release din naman after 1 day. So OA mom lang ako.
Talagang parang lagnat laki.
Oo, nagtatake lang pala. So yun lang. Those were the only 2 instances na naalala kong may na-ospital.
So talagang healthy kids, kita nyo
Sobrang
naman.
healthy as in. Saka yung immune system nila malakas. Madali silang gumaling kapag kami, kunwari,
Konting
sipon,
ubo.
gano'n.
Yun ang importante kasi I think yung ubot sipon, it's just there
Oo.
We go out to the grocery, they mingle with other kids.
Yeah.
If they get the virus, madali silang nakaka-recover. Very important.
I would
talaga.
attribute that to the first 1,000 days, especially breastfeeding. I would, talagang with all honesty, I would really encourage you, moms and dads, to really go for the go for breastfeeding. And ayun nga, parang encourage ko lang din kayo to be there. I'm not saying that you have to be there 24 hours and dapat nakikita nila kayo 24 hours. It doesn't have to be that way if hindi talaga kaya kasi may mga trabaho din tayo, di ba? Iba-iba naman yung nature ng careers natin or no occupation natin. Pero hanggat kaya, when our kids need us, when they have questions na parang seemingly small, pero sa kanila sobrang importante nun. Yung maraming beses na tatawagin kanila na, Mom, Dad, di ba? Akala natin nangungulit lang sila. Pero those were the times that we really have to be responsive to them. And maaalala talaga nila yun hanggang paglaki. And yun yung nakita ko talaga na hanggang ngayon nare-reap ko as a parent yung benefit nun at nare-reap ng anak ko yung benefit nun sa kanila. Knowing that when they need us, we're there. Even if we're not at our best always, they know that we're there.
I can see na parang knowing them that they knew about the importance of the first 1,000 days ng kanilang mga anak. They did their best. They tried their best na ibigay lahat. Breastfeeding, nutritious food, di ba? Being there for their children. And I can see talaga na parang doing those things really lead to success.
Yes. Do the best that you can and take it one step at a time.
Okay.
You know, one day at a time. Kasi magugulat ka na lang tapos na yung first 1,000 days.
Oo, parang ang bilis
diba?
lang,
Ang bilis
no?
lang. Parang nagulat ka na lang, ay, nagbinata na sila yung ganon. Doing it also for you. Na parang kung ano yung abot ng kakayanan mo, alam mong nagawa mo para sa mga anak mo. And I'm not saying na it's only breastfeeding. Malalaman mo yan. Ikaw as a parent, God will give you the wisdom that you need in order to support your kid and give the best kind of love and care for your kids. So, ka din masyadong mag-alala if you are in that kind of position.
Manghihingi pa sana ako sa'yo ng advice, Mars. Kaya napaka-fruitful na nung sinasabi niya. So parang yun na yung best takeaway natin for this video. Pero sige, Mars, before we end our interview with Maring Omni, ano yung parang pinaka-advice that you can give first-time parents, especially the mothers, and yung mga pregnant moms who are watching our video right now?
Don't be afraid to ask. You know, be like a sponge, di ba? Absorb everything, but you should also know how to process everything and yung i-apply mo yung sarili mong process of elimination. Kasi kahit ang dami-daming information dyan, and a lot of those information are right and true and it works. Kaya lang, different strokes for different folks, you know.
Agree.
Ikaw pa rin as a parent would know what's best for your kid. Tsaka encourage ko talaga kayo to have mommy friends around you.
Yes,
Oo,
very
kasi
important.
Very important. Ako, I'm so thankful for, Mommy Mundo, for
Yung mga communities.
millennial mom communities, diba? Sobrang laking bagay sa akin na nakilala ko sila Nish doon.
Actually, doon kami
Doon
nagka-meet sa mga ganyan. Yung feeling na you're not alone, ang laking bagay talaga.
So we need that kind of support And that is the one thing that could actually help us get through all these things and then realize na, uy, tapos na ako sa first 1,000, di ba?
Oo, ang bilis lang nun. Kaya dapat talaga doon tayo mag-focus.
Yes.
Kasi parang after no, I had like an event about the first 1,000 days ng yung life ng bata. Natanong ng isang mom, actually celebrity mom pa nga siya. Tapos tinanong niya kasi parang during the first 4 months yata ng pregnancy ng daughter niya, stressed daw siya. As in, super, like, di siya nagkumakain ng maayos. She was very stressed and she asked the expert kung mababawi pa daw ba yun. Actually, ang sagot sa kanya, it will be hard na daw bawiin yung nutrition, yung stress mo na pinagdaanan mo, yung puyat mo, you weren't taking care of yourself. Syempre, yung the life inside you, di ba? Parang, huwag na nating hintayin na it will be too late. Bakit mo pa babawiin kung kaya mo namang umpisahan ng maayos?
While you have time in your hands, if you are a first-time mom, if you're a pregnant mom and you're watching this, seize that moment, di ba? Parang enjoy the time in your hands na meron ka pang pagkakataon to give the best kind of care that you can provide, especially on the first 1,000 days.
True. Yay! Love everything you said, Mars. Iba talaga. Meron tayong parang ang tawag doon, yung parang, yung guest speaker na
Hindi, nagkukwentuhan lang kami.
Na mahal yung bayad, yung gano'n.
Nagkukwentuhan lang tayo.
Kwentuhan lang to.
Oo, nataon lang nakikisali lang kayo sa chika namin. Ganito kami lagi.
Oo, minsan may wine. Wala nga lang kaming wine ngayon eh.
Oo,
may coffee tayo doon.
Inaabot kami ng madaling araw. Kami nito ni Nish. Kasi mga kaibigan namin na iba si Jaya, si Luis. Ganito lang kami.
Tapos lagi kaming may takeaways pag uuwi.
Oo, promise. So,
very important tip, you find your mom community that
yes, your support system.
Yes, support system talaga yan.
Cheer you on and celebrate with you in your little and big successes, di ba?
Well, thank you so much, Mom. Grabe. Ang laking bagay na na ikaw yung mom guest natin for the last episode ng ating Sana Tall 101 #Laking1000. Yay! Thank you so much to everyone who watched all 4 episodes of our #Laking1000. Laging tandaan, walang may iwan sa Laking 1000. Yay! Thanks, Mars.
Thank you!
Grabe, parang wala lang, no? Ganun lang.